Welcome back to One Hot Bite. Melissa here, where healthy doesn't have to be boring, and I'm going to show you how today. We are going to make my very favorite cream biscuit recipe that I have inherited from my aunt, and these are the best biscuits ever. You can have them with honey on it, you can have them with jam on it, you can have them plain, you can have them with biscuits and gravy. You can do anything you want with these biscuits, and that's what's so neat. You can also add fresh herbs, cheddar cheese, any of that kind of stuff, and make it a savory biscuit, but they're so light and so fluffy and so easy to make. We don't have to rise them. There is no time really invested in these at all. You can whip them together really quickly. But we're gonna turn them into strawberry shortcake. We're gonna make fresh whipped cream. We're gonna make yummy fresh strawberries. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna focus on our biscuits very first. I wanna thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you smash that like button, ring that bell, and hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss any of my videos coming up. All of my ingredients and everything are listed down below. You can follow along and see how easy these are, but let's get cooking. These biscuits don't have very many ingredients at all. We're going to start with all-purpose flour, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of baking powder. Again, the ingredients are down below. It's 2 teaspoons, 2 cups. This is super easy, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix this together like you do any dry ingredients. Now, the magic ingredient to these muffins is heavy whipping cream. We're going to do 1 1/4 cups here. Make sure we get all of that. We're going to mix this together, and we don't want to use a whisk because it's going to get super sticky. So I just have a wooden spoon here. We're going to mix this together. As soon as it starts to mostly form a dough, we're going to plop this out. But we're going to leave those little bits of dry flour in the bottom of our bowl. So as soon as you have that dough piece out, we're going to bring this out, just knead it together, get it all incorporated, start it into a nice soft dough. We're going to set that aside. We're going to bring our bowl back that has those dry bits in it. We're going to add 1 tablespoon at a time the rest of our heavy whipping cream. We're going to incorporate this all the way. Just get it all nice and moist, and then we are going to add it to our little dough ball. And it's almost like a paste at this point. So we're just going to drop this in here, and then with our hands again, we're going to go ahead and knead this into a very nice soft dough. Now that's it as far as ingredients on our biscuits. That's how easy these are. We don't have to let them rise. We don't have to let them rest at all. This is it. Super easy. The dough will incorporate very quickly into this nice soft ball. As soon as we have it into a nice soft ball, again, you don't want to add any more flour to this. It's not that sticky. You want to keep that flakiness that's going to happen with these biscuits. So there are 2 ways that you can continue this process. So it looks like everything's nice and incorporated at this point. We're going to go ahead and put this, just kind of pat it into a circle. I am going to bring out my rolling pin and roll this. So you can roll it like you see I'm doing here. We're going to get it to a desired thickness. They are going to rise a little bit, but they're not going to get super puffy. So pick the thickness you want. You're going to get about 8 to 10 biscuits out of this. Now, if you want even more flakiness, you can fold it and roll it again, but I think these turn out perfect. Using a little round biscuit cutter, or you can use any shape you prefer. We're going to go and cut these out, pull out all the additional dough around. I'm saving that, and I do roll it and cut it again into other biscuits. Those are going to go on to a prepared baking sheet with parchment paper in a preheated oven at 425 for 15 minutes. We're going to macerate some strawberries here. Again, that is just adding a little bit of sugar over the top of some sliced strawberries to draw all those juices out and make them so delicious. Now we're going to whip together some heavy whipped cream. So with the remaining heavy whipped cream that I have, again, you can buy store-bought Cool Whip or anything like that, or you can take this extra step. And those of you that don't know how to whip cream, you just go ahead and put heavy whipped cream in here, a little bit of sugar, a little vanilla. We're going to whip it at medium-high speed for about 3 to 4 minutes. And we don't want it into stiff peaks. We want this nice, smooth, creamy, soft whipped cream. our biscuits are out of the oven and they are so beautiful. Let's prepare a strawberry shortcake. So I'm going to pick one of these. We're going to slice them in half because we're going to build this double-decker style. We're going to put a big dollop of whipped cream on here. Some of those macerated strawberries that we've let sit and have all those juices come out of it and make them so sweet and delicious. We're going to layer some strawberries on there. We're going to put the top of the biscuit on top, and we're going to do that again. So here is another big dollop of whipped cream. Some more of those delicious strawberries. You can do this with any berries that you prefer, but this is really great. Isn't that beautiful? Let's go ahead and slice him open. And you can see that this is just full of delicious soft goodness. We're going to hand this over to Tucker, and he's going to give us a little taste test. He shows up at the end of every one of my videos to get a taste test. He approves. Well, there you have it. There is one sweet, wonderful summer bite. So again, there's so much versatility in these biscuits, and I'm showing you the strawberry shortcake style with the fresh whipped cream and the fresh strawberries because that's so good this time of year. Let's give it a taste. This is going to be messy. I'm going to try and get a little bit of everything here. Okay, biscuit, strawberry, biscuit, whipped cream. Those biscuits are so good. They're so great with just anything and honey. And this is a very nice light dessert. You can put this together any time of year, but this is one delicious bite. So I want to thank you again for being here. I sure hope you give these a try. If anything, the biscuits, maybe we'll mess around with the savory ones come fall. But I hope you enjoy this. I love you guys. Stay tuned next week because I'm going to try my hand at making fresh pasta. This is my first time doing it, and we're going to do it together. Nice hot pasta with some wonderful summer flavors we're going to pull together. So I'll see you guys next week.